It's out. I know I've been missing a lot of my main subscribers, some of my big time subscribers. Figured I'd throw one more live out there for the day. What up? What up? Could not get over. What's up, man? How you doing, man? Just driving, one of them road days. 10 hours of driving. Yes, sir. What's up, Greg? What up, man? Yeah, your boy driving, man. Your boy's out here. Heading up to North Carolina. About that time. A crazy day, man. I posted a little short that came out not too long ago. It's just a little guy that I ran into over earlier today, thought I was 50 Cent. Oh, man, you got to go check that out. You got to go check out that short, man. That thing, they had me rolling, bro. That dude had me rolling, man. So Jeff just dropped the load at Target. Okay, shoot. There you go. They ain't give you can get no little discount. You ain't gonna go in the store a little bit. Oh, you seen it? Yeah, man. That junk crazy, man. That junk crazy. That dude had me rolling, bro. I was in the car dying. And I can tell in his face that he really thought I was somebody, man. As soon as I got in the car, that dude was like before I even stepped in the car, he was just like, "What's up, man?" Like he trying to give me that before I even made it into the car. So I knew it was something up, bro. I definitely knew it was something up. That dude, man, that dude said he thought I was 50 Cent. That dude said he was gonna hold me for ransom, straight up. That dude said he was gonna hold me for ransom. I was like, I can't even catch an Uber to go get my truck without getting hold for ransom, bruh. Grid, bruh. Dude said he was gonna hold me up, straight up. Hey, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you. Hello, y'all. Hello, y'all. Here come the special guest.
Hey y'all.
What up, babe?
Hey y'all. Hey Enoch. Enoch. Hold on, let me wipe my glasses off.
Oh Lord,
I can't see y'all.
man.
I can't see.
Yeah, let me turn.
Enoch, it's dark out there.
I know, right? Let me turn around for me for a second.
Okay.
That's what you see.
I see a little shadow.
You see a shadow. That's all you can
I see a
see.
little shadow. Hey y'all, hit the like button, y'all. We got 16 people in here. Hit the like button. We need
Man,
a 2-to-1 ratio. If we got
what?
10 people in here, we need 5 likes. What's up, off
Off
the
grid?
off grid trucker? I can't even say
Yeah.
off the grid. What's up? Y'all hit the like button though, real quick. It's free. It don't cost you nothing.
Bruh.
Hit the like button. What's up? Dr. B, I know you a kid friend. I don't like kids in the chat. You know
I
what
know,
I'm
right?
saying? I don't like kids in the chat. You can
Yep.
watch. All right. But hit the like button before you go. Hit the like
Yeah.
button right up here.
Just don't chat.
Okay, we need 8 likes. 3 more likes, y'all. If y'all don't
Don't
mind,
chime in,
please. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. But off
bruh.
the grid. Why? Because you're a kid and we're adults. You know, when this did you start this live? They asked you a question. This is what they asked you now. They say, look, he done took his life away. They say, is this video made for kids? And it'll say yes or no. And we
Bruh.
don't know.
We
So
put no.
that means you lied in your application.
Yeah.
If you can lie to YouTube, you're gonna lie to anybody. I had one on my live. Yeah, it'd be a few. I do kick the kids out
Oh,
because
Greg had him on his too.
yeah, he had them on his. Do I sound choppy? Like, should I get my headphones or I'm good?
Nah, you sound good. Yeah.
Yeah, you lied on your application, and then you put your name as Dr. B.
He said
You
yeah.
ain't even
He
out of
said
you
yeah.
ain't even out of elementary school, friend. All right.
Hey, he told the truth. He said yeah. It's true. That's what he did.
He said he had one in his live. Hey, y'all come out the bushes, y'all. It's 10 of y'all in here. Don't be shy. Say hello. He said he going to unsubscribe. All right.
Dang.
Sorry, EJ. I done lost you a subscriber, but he a kid. We not gonna miss you like that. But sorry, you in high
Bruh.
school. Well, listen. Stay in school. Make sure you finish. Do all your homework. Did you know that if you turn in every assignment and you fail a quiz, you can still pass that class?
You
So
gonna
you
give him
turn
a
in
little
all your
education.
homework. You can fail a quiz and still pass the class.
Hey Jay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Dr. B. I wanted to jump on live with you, EJ. Oh, you want to jump on live? You can jump on live. You got the link. It's in the community tab. Go to the
Who
link
that?
off grid and click on it. Y'all
Oh
real
yeah,
quick.
we'll do that in a minute.
No, because the quiz 80%. See, okay, that's different. Now that's different. But sometimes quizzes are like 30. If the quiz is worth like 30%, you can turn in every assignment, pass homework, because homework is just as long as it's turned in most of the time.
Bruh.
I don't know who got a
You
class
you
that
offend?
their quiz is worth 80%. That's pretty high.
Oh, go ahead. Where you from though? Where you from for him to say that? Where they from?
Dan Spy. Where you from, Dan Spy? Where the quizzes are worth 80%.
Hey.
80.
True. We
Huh?
might need to bring our kids over there and let them get the quiz.
Nah, they gonna fail. If
You
they take
need
a
to.
quiz and it's worth 80%, they ain't gonna pass, y'all. I'm sorry.
Shoot.
You
They
know.
might just not do no work and then pass the quiz by itself.
Right. Now you
Shoot.
cannot turn in work and you can not turn in no work. And if the quiz is worth 80%, all the quizzes, yeah, you passing. Okay, don't do that. Yeah, we don't want that. But just say, are you in America or you not in America?
Dang. Now I done stopped here at this truck stop and this junk don't even got death.
It look dead, it's like a ghost town.
Boy, that's the front, but it's trucks right here.
Oh.
Yeah, there's another truck on the side of me over there. Oh shit.
Okay,
But yeah, there's
man
another truck on
down.
the side of me
Man
over there.
down.
The goddamn
Oh, you
he
still in
stole something.
school. Oh, you a kid too. Oh man, that sucks.
Oh, see.
We don't want no kids in the chat.
There you go. Bruh. Jay said he wanted to get something to eat before we keep rolling. So
How long you driving for? I can't jump on and say that the host has a maximum amount. Oh, okay. I was just making sure you got it. If you ready, then I'll get off.
yeah. I mean, yeah, sure we can
Y'all
do
share
that
this
in a
live
minute.
real quick. Share the live. Share it and then come back. Let me hop down. However you say it.
Hop down.
I'm about to be in the bushes with everybody else.
Okay, you got your shoes. You get back on, and as soon as he get back off, he said, "No, Queen, you good." Jay,
He said you only got 3 people to get some likes to get more people because you got like 2 people. Yeah, I know. That's why we say like the video, friend. That's why we say like the video. I think it's because it's kids, but all right. Huh?
I said,
Okay, I'm going in the bushes, y'all. Going back in the bushes.
Jay, come on, man. Oh, I thought you wanted to sleep. I said, bro, get the world. I was going to leave. I'm about to leave this because they ain't got no death here, so I'm about to leave. So I said, at least get your food. Stop somewhere else and get some death. Oh, you sorry sucker. You sorry sucker. No, you sorry sucker. You sorry sucker. You. What's up, man?
What's up, bro?
Man, not much, man. You know, finally, your boy finally back on the road, man.
Yeah, I see. Hold on, let me try to connect to my piece.
Okay, okay.
Hold on, one moment.
Can you hear me? Make sure you are not on mute. Nah, I can't hear you.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hey, there we go. What's good, bro? Long time.
Bro, I know, right? Been way too long.
Yes,
Way too
yes,
long,
sir, yes,
man.
sir.
Bro.
See, you jumped in the rental.
Yeah, I jumped in the rental earlier, but I got out. You know, so I'm back in my truck. My truck was end
Oh, you
up
back
being
in your
ready.
truck now?
Yep.
Cool,
It ended up
man.
being
Yeah,
ready
that.
right before I left out. So I said, I'll take that.
You. Yeah, man. Yeah, I know that's one thing, man. When you ain't used to being in your truck, you got to be dealing with the rentals and stuff like that. You can't really bring your stuff in like you want to, set it up like you want to.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
what
I
was
know,
wrong with
right?
it? You had to get some things fixed on it.
Yeah, so it had a check engine light on. It said something about a fuse. What was it? So a PM, I think it was a PM, the fuse for the PM. Oh, the sensor, the sensor for the PM, and for the regen, it had the sensors that went out.
Oh,
So that was two things right there. It's like, but it had a whole lot of other stuff, man. I got
mm,
papers.
wow,
Yeah, I got just
wow,
papers out the papers, bro. They just $6,000 worth, man.
wow. Hey, bro, let me tell you something. Let me give you a little, that regen. If you can delete that regen, bro,
Yeah,
delete
you talking
that
about taking it off
regen.
too, though, right?
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
need that regen, bro. You don't need that. They somehow came up with that stuff talking about some,
yeah, I
you
know.
know, um, you
Trying
know
to
what I
get that
mean?
out. Yep.
Yeah. Trying to get that stuff, bro. That regen will keep you in the shop.
Yeah.
For real. It's crazy. The read that it's only that big. The part
Mm.
the piece that clogs up, it's
Yeah.
only that big, got a little hole in there. They go in there, you can blow it
Yep.
out, stick it back in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That just
That's
make
crazy.
everything in your truck go wired. You know what I mean? Every company that I've been with that had a regen, I
Yeah.
told them to go ahead and do away with that joint. And the truck's been working good. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
a
See.
setup. That's a setup for them to make that dough, bro.
Yeah.
They spend thousands of dollars. You lose power. You start
Yeah.
losing power. You
Yep.
know what I mean? You can't
Oh yeah.
accelerate. You know what I
You
mean?
can't
You
get
think the
nowhere.
stuff going whack. Your lights going all crazy in the truck. You know what I
Oh
mean? You're like,
yeah.
what in the world's going on? They got to tow you. That's about another $400-500. You know
Yep.
what I mean? You sitting in the shop. Now you got to rent a truck. It's too much, man, for that little regen.
Yeah.
For that little
Yeah.
regen, man.
Oh, I done ran into it.
You know.
I ran into it. That thing slow you down to
Mm.
about 10 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour. Hey, you can't get nowhere, man. I'm talking about you can be straight driving on the interstate. Next thing you know, that thing shut down
Yep.
and you driving slow as can be. You just, man, hey, I've
Yep.
been there once with that. Yeah,
Yep. Yep.
I told myself I'll never
Yeah.
let that happen again. But you can't predict it either.
Can't predict it. No, you can't predict it. You don't know when that joint's gonna go out.
Yeah,
You just pray. You just praying every morning. You add that. You include that in your prayer.
yeah. It's crazy, man. It's bad, but that's how bad it is. Like
Mm-hmm.
you'll never know when that thing gonna
Mm-hmm.
go out, man. And you can sit here and they
Yeah.
got like you got the button on here to be able to do the regen. Like mine is in the
Mm-hmm.
dash, so you can
Mm-hmm.
go and set the regen, man. But you know, what they call it, a force regen. You
Yeah.
gotta
Force
you gotta
regen.
go in for them to do that.
Yeah.
They go
Oh,
in
you
there.
don't got the force. You don't have
Not the
force
not the
regen.
button. Like I tried it already on my dash. It didn't allow me to the force regen it. It
Yep.
didn't allow me to do
See
it.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's
yeah.
the setup. That's
It's a setup. Yeah, they try to get their money every type of way, man, with these
yeah.
trucks, man.
They
Talking
do,
about
bro. They do.
that thing cost me. Let's say it cost six. Yeah, 6 grand, man. Or
See what I'm saying,
maybe it
man?
was wrong because now it's allowing me to do it. I just went to it just now.
Oh, it's allowing you to force do the force regen on it.
Yeah, I just went to it just now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably cause it was clogged up.
yeah. But you know what's
You
crazy?
know.
Is that when I first got the truck, I tried it. And since I didn't have to worry about it because I was going, and when I first got it, I was going more to Colorado and all them areas. So I'm going up and down the
Mm-hmm.
mountains with the load. So it's doing the regen itself and
Yeah.
hitting up all them hills and mountains, man. But I
Mm-hmm.
ain't been doing that in a while now. So now it's just it ain't as bad because I'm not doing it as much. But
Right.
it wouldn't let me redo it anyways. It wouldn't let me start it up anyway. So I was just losing out regardless.
Yeah, man. It's a good thing, and all praise be to the Most High that you have the money in your maintenance account, to cover it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
it's crazy.
And that's one thing drivers need to understand, man. They got to have a maintenance account, or
Yeah,
they got to
man.
have some good darn credit, some credit cards
You
that they're
better have
willing to
some.
max out.
You better have something, man.
Some cash flow hidden in the jars or something, you
Yeah,
know. 'Cause
yeah.
that's
That's
one
that's
that's one
crazy.
thing.
That's crazy. That's
That
you definitely
yeah.
right. I had did a freaking live this morning talking about the pros and cons of this stuff, man. And it's just like
Mm.
that's just another thing right there, man. It's just
Mm-hmm.
it's just it's just crazy, man. Because you know what I said there's so many things that can go wrong, but you got a lot of things that can go right as well. But
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah, most definite.
that's one. You like
Most
I said,
definite.
you can be one breakdown away from losing your whole business.
One breakdown away. See, the thing is, a lot of these drivers, especially, they want to become owner operators so bad. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Is that I tell them, you put enough money, have enough money, or have enough money that you can have access to, should I
right,
say, to where you cover the most expensive part on your truck,
right.
and mainly it's that motor. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? It's
yeah,
mainly it's having that motor rebuilt. You know what I mean? So anything under that, and make sure you have like some what's that called? Some coverage, not the coverage, but a warranty, extended
right,
warranty.
right.
Depends what year your truck is. You know what I mean? Them the main two factors
Yeah,
right there. Extended warranties for stuff that's not covered, you know what I mean? And you have money in that escrow account, you know what I mean? And fuel,
yep,
in the fuel, bill or whatnot. Cause that fuel going to be in your pockets, you know what I mean? At least if you got
yep.
that, that money to cover your engine. If your
Uh huh.
engine failure, if you can put a darn warranty, extend the warranty on that motor,
You
depending
got
where you're getting
hey,
that truck at.
so
You know what I'm
better.
saying? And have a little escrow to the side, and keep putting into that thing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Every week or whatever, because you see that money coming in, you want to spend, 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 spend,
uh
but you
huh.
got to be on the grind at
Yeah,
least for about 2-3 months.
yeah,
Look, stack that money up. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Then gradually start getting the things
Starting to
that
get
you
it up.
want. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Start getting the things that you want gradually. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Gifting yourself. You know what I mean? Because we out here in this road, we busting our butts and things like that, man. We
Hmm.
want to gift ourselves every once in a while. Make we
Right,
seem
right.
like we're doing something. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? But
exactly.
just don't
You
do
ain't
it
gotta do it every day.
instantaneously or do it. You don't
Yeah,
got to do it every day.
yeah.
You
It
don't
ain't
got to
no
do it
everyday
every
thing.
day.
Yeah,
Because before you know it, you be belly up. You know
bruh,
what I mean? You be building up,
bruh.
company closing down, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I
it
seen
that,
it.
and
I
that'd be
s-
worse. That's
That'd be
way
worse,
worse when your
bro.
company go to closing down on you, man. You just like, shoot, there go
Yeah.
that. Huh? What my next step?
Right.
What I'm running to? Well, I
Yeah.
gotta run to
Yeah.
next, man. Who got the next bit of work? They got a
Yeah.
decent schedule for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 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 Because
Yeah.
the thing is, man, we definitely have to owner operators. At least now I ain't going to speak on though, because you said you got the pro. You spoke about the pros and the cons. And there's some pros. Out there's more pro. I think the pros outweigh the cons.
What up, Gavin?
You know what I mean? I think the pros outweigh the cons to a point from my perspective. You know
Right.
what I mean? I know you touched on a few of them. Pros and cons or whatever. Which is very essential. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? To where don't get discouraged, especially if this is something that which is on your heart, something that have a vision in doing. You got to write that plan down. You got to write that vision down.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I mean? You gotta write it down. You gotta plan accordingly.
Oh
Because
yeah.
if you ain't planning accordingly, you planning to fail.
Yeah.
You
Exactly,
know what I
man.
mean?
That's
You
definitely number
planning to
one,
fail.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a lot of
You know, you have a
it's a lot of pros and cons in it, but that's definitely one. You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
hey, that's what I was saying earlier. I was like, man, I said, let me get some of my drivers on. I said, because I'm telling you, it's a lot of pros and cons out there. A lot of pros and cons
yeah.
out there. But the thing is that overall, what are you okay with? Are you gonna be okay with this stuff? You know,
Mm-hmm.
and the only way for a lot of them to know is for you to come out here and see what
Mm-hmm.
it is. Because you're not gonna
Yeah.
know until you get out here. Because I can tell you, we can tell you all we won't tell you. But then your driving situation could be totally different from all other drivers you heard of. Because like
That's right.
from me to you, like I've ran
Mm-hmm.
into situations, but none of my situations haven't been bad to the point where I was like, man, I'm done. I'm just done. I ain't
Mm-hmm.
doing this crap no more. Nah, I ran into situations where
Mm-hmm.
have to pull over on the side of the road. Been stuck in snow. Been stuck in a,
Mm.
a, a wreck from the trucks and cars getting into a wreck. I've been stuck in that for 8 or 9 hours. But
Yeah.
I ain't never actually
Yeah.
ran into no situation where I was like, I almost fell off the mountain the other day. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? I ain't ran into no stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that where I got to actually worry about something and then I'm worried like I'm done. So everybody's
Yeah.
situation different though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's situation
Yeah.
different, man. But they
Yeah.
got to get out here.
Yeah. You got to get out here because bro. I did a video into where I said that I'm more so frustrated with the new age drivers.
Oh yeah,
And I don't really put so much blame on the
on
on the
them.
driver.
Yeah,
I put more blame on the driver trainers.
exactly,
You
exactly.
know what I'm
That's what it
saying?
is.
The driver trainers, because here it is. Then on top of a lot of these companies, they have simulators.
Right,
To where you mimicking, and not out there in the midst of it, of certain weather conditions, ice, black ice. Yeah, you can do all of this stuff. You know what I mean? Cause
right,
you ain't out moving and twisting and trying
right,
to downshift, and hit a little bit of the trailer brake, hit a little bit of the manual brake. You know what I mean? Let off, throw the Jake brakes on. You got three different brakes, that you're dealing with, and it depends on the situation and circumstances that you under, which ones you're going to apply.
What's up,
You know what I'm
Liam?
saying? If
Yeah,
even having to go down a steep grade, how you going to do it? You know what I'm saying? You can simulate that, but ain't nothing until you actually hands on.
right.
But these driver trainers, nothing wrong with the the people, male or female. They have like 5 years in. Next thing you
Right.
know, they're a driver trainer. A lot of them haven't
Appreciate
really
that.
been out there and experienced. I mean, a lot of these conditions. They haven't really experienced a lot of these conditions. Or been under some of this pressure. You know what I mean? But yet they
Right.
out here training these guys. But yet they ain't training them. That's why
They ain't training them right.
pushing a lot of old school drivers out,
Yeah, they
bro. And that's
is.
what's really neat.
And
A
it's and
lot of
it's crazy
drivers
though.
with your experience.
They pushing ones that's a little older though. That's a little older
Yeah,
that trying to get out. They pushing some of those back in.
yeah, yeah. They pushing them back in.
Yeah. They trying to get those in. If they can't get those in, they looking for the youngest ones that's out there that's willing to just get behind the wheel.
Yeah, yeah. Absolutely. They ain't willing to pay, drivers like me and your pops that got some experience in,
Yeah.
got a
Yeah.
lot of years in out here. You know what I'm saying? Because I know
Hmm.
Roadmaster, the trucking school, they wanted me to come over there and train some drivers. But here it is. You know,
What's up,
I'm
Russell?
I'm not going to operate according to their curriculum. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because what it is that I'm going to show you ways in which, when there's a truck broke down on the side of the road, you pull over there and you help that truck driver. You know what I mean? Because the honor is gone. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know, when we used to be out here, we used to help drivers. We used to be on the CBs. You know, we used to give someone indicator. You know, as far as
Yep.
it's clear for them to get back over. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. You don't get none of that stuff now, man. Even someone
What's
that's
up?
on the side of the road, they'll blow by you so fast. You know what I
Yep.
mean? That they'll shake your whole truck. You know what I mean? Then you look behind them, there ain't no cars.
Yep.
You know what
Yep.
I mean? On either side. I almost want to throw something, catch up with them and throw something out their darn window, be pissing me
Bruh.
off. But I'm like,
For
I know
real.
I
Hey,
ain't gonna do it.
one second, man. Look, everybody that's in here, man. Art Russell, like I say, Elaine. I can't really see your name. Isabel. That's what it look like. I can't really see your name. Maya, somebody. I can't really see your name right now. But yeah, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate y'all coming over, man. If you hear me
Yes,
stay,
sir.
man, tune in. You know, turn notifications on, all that good stuff, man. Y'all know what to do. Hit the like button. Y'all in here, smash the
Absolutely. Hit
like
that like.
button. Y'all done came in,
Yeah.
said what's up. I appreciate you saying what's up.
Yes,
Uh,
yes, yeah.
Let me know where y'all
Absolutely.
from. Shout out where y'all from, man. And smash the like button mainly. Mainly,
Yeah,
if anything,
yeah.
smash the like button. You know what I'm saying?
Tap tap
But
that
if you
screen
in
two
here, you be in
times.
here. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be in here, don't be in here.
Don't be in here.
You
Hey,
know?
hey, it's about to get deep. It's about to
Hey,
get
yo,
deep. Y'all might want to grab. You
I
might
just
want to
want to
grab
make
some
sure I just want
notebooks.
to make sure it's real. You know, trust me. I ain't here to offend nobody. I ain't here to make you mad. But you know what I'm saying? If
Absolutely.
you hear because trying to get to know the type of person I am. You know what I'm saying? You hear because
Right, right, right,
you want to see the content. You want to understand what's going on. You know
right,
what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Hey, definitely go tune in.
right. Let's get them lights up. Let's get them lights up. Absolutely, absolutely. You know, definitely in here to encourage and uplift those that may be interesting, you know, on becoming a truck driver, you know, and how that we can help even with getting CDLs and, you know, what questions and whatnot to ask even companies prior to,
Oh yeah,
going over to the companies, because sometimes, you know, they look at a lot of new drivers, green thumbs, you know what I'm
right.
saying? And they want to promise you a whole lot of hopes and dreams, you know, but we here to give you the we're here to give you the short end of it. You know, the cliff notes.
Yeah, exactly,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? You know, on how to go about, and talking to these companies. You know,
Yeah, man.
because one thing it is, they're gonna tell you that you're gonna be home every week. They're gonna tell you that you're gonna get all of these incentives. They're gonna tell you that you're gonna get, all these perks and all these
Yep,
things just to get you
yep,
in the door. Just to
yep,
get you in the door. But you got to make sure you do your due diligence, do your research. You reach out, you know what I
yep.
mean, to EJ. You reach out to myself as well. You know what I mean, if have to, you know what I mean, just to
Yep,
make sure you have two witnesses. You know what I mean? Because
exactly.
EJ gonna tell you something. You be like, oh yeah, well let me go. Well, let me go over here to the off grid trucker. I might tell you something. Go over to EJ because I send people over from my channel over there to you as well. You know what I mean? Just so they can have various of opinions and thoughts.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And it's not just my thoughts. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? 'Cause a lot of times they do a lot of research on these internet, and the internet ain't gonna tell you everything. Cause guess what? We
Yeah.
out here. We out here
Yeah.
in these streets, on these highways and byways. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And,
Exactly.
and we try to show y'all, daily. You know what I mean, on what it's like out here on these streets, how to eat, how we surviving, how we doing certain things. A lot of these truck drivers, they ain't saying these things, which we telling y'all, which we
Oh yeah.
showing y'all from different perspectives. You know?
Yeah. A lot of these church drivers just want you to view. A lot of them do. They just want you to
Yeah,
view it. They want you to come in, you know what I'm saying, view their channel and that's it. I'm out
yeah.
here trying to let you know exactly what it's like. Grid out here trying to let y'all know
Mm-hmm.
exactly what it's like. That's exactly what we
Mm-hmm.
do, man. You know, we can have fun
Mm-hmm.
with it. We definitely gonna have some fun. We're gonna laugh and joke, but we're gonna let you know at the
Absolutely.
same time exactly what it is, man. No
Right,
kid,
right.
no kidding around, no line. And then
Right.
on top of that, you got us just for backup, man. I got
Mm-hmm.
we got people that came in here and had questions about what they need to do, situations, stuff like that. Yeah, we got the knowledge, like I
Mm-hmm.
said, we've been doing it, so we got the knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
driving situations, what you should do with your trainer, what you should do with the new company,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that, man. Stuff happens, man. Stuff happens all the time.
Right.
Y'all know that. Y'all
Right.
old enough to know that. Ain't nothing we got to tell y'all. But
Right.
if you coming into this and you thinking about getting your license, you come over here, man. It's two things. You're gonna see the activities. You're gonna see the stuff that's going on. And you're gonna learn some lessons because if you out here trying to get your license, man, this is definitely one of the places you want to learn from.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Grid, off grid. If y'all have not subscribed to Off Grid, man, the Off Grid Trucker. That's his name, man. The BA Off Grid Trucker.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
And
man.
that's a thing though, EJ. So what you think, EJ, for as far as what your the knowledge that you have, what some suggestions you have for these new drivers? What's the first step on how to go about getting their license and what should they do?
Yeah,
For your opinion.
I've said it a couple of times in the lives, man, but I know the main thing is y'all need to go ahead and read that book. That's the main thing. A lot of people, they come in and they say they just want to go straight to school.
Mm-hmm.
You can get that part out the way now.
Mm-hmm.
You can get that out the way now. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you go in and read that book, man. Read that book. Get with a company. If you're already with a company, that makes it even better.
Yeah.
Makes it better because you can tell that company, hey, I'm trying to get my class A or my class B. Man, they're gonna be more than happy to help y'all get y'all license, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's if y'all looking into it. If y'all not looking into it,
Mm-hmm.
they see that y'all playing around, y'all ain't really into it. Oh yeah, they gonna play around with you.
Right.
Trust. But then you got some that's definitely that's not looking to help. But the
Mm-hmm.
first thing you need to do is prove it. You can easily go get your
Yeah.
permit by reading the book and getting your permit.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
first step, regardless of anything. No
Right.
school required.
Right. No school.
You know,
No school required.
no,
Absolutely.
no school
No.
required, man. Just go
Yeah.
out there and read the book and they get your permit. Take that permit and
Mm-hmm.
say, hey, you're gonna do two things with it. You're
Mm-hmm.
gonna get with a company that's gonna
Mm-hmm.
help you drive, or you gonna take that little time to school and see if somebody can take you driving. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Take it to a company where you can start driving.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I think
Absolutely.
I think it's way better going to find a company, man. You go find a company. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Got with a
Which.
moving company where they want you to drive.
Mm-hmm. So they pay for your training.
They ain't pay for nothing for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
See, I
Right.
did it. Like you said, man. It's crazy because it's ways to do it, but the way I did it was the way my dad was telling me to do it. My dad was telling me, he's like, "Hey, man, you want to go ahead
Mm-hmm.
and do this? Go ahead and get with this moving company.
Mm-hmm.
There's a great moving company. I want you to get with them.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, tell me you looking to drive." He said, "Then you go get your permit. You show them your
Mm-hmm.
permit, and that's gonna show them that you ain't playing no games. You down. Hey, it's your
Mm-hmm.
business, man. You ready to go?" So I said,
Yeah.
"All right, I did that."
You got a couple questions on here, EJ. Gavin B said, "Is it best to go straight for Class A with all the endorsements?"
Yeah. I'll say if you're gonna go for Class A, yes, I think going for Class A is one thing. Um, you know, I gotta. Hey, Grid, appreciate you reading the comments, man, because I can't see them either.
Yes, sir.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, um, going for your Class A's is a good thing. It allows you to do way more than just having your Class B. Class B is going to
Mm-hmm.
it's going to limit you to doing certain things. So get your Class A license. Yes, all the endorsements you don't necessarily need them to drive. You see what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
need endorsements when you go into certain companies dealing with certain things. Now,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to go in and get them, yeah. If you
Mm-hmm.
want to get it all that way, I've been driving for 13 years and I haven't needed all my endorsements. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying don't go get them. I'm not saying that
Mm-hmm.
because having endorsements allows you to have a lot of stuff. Because not only endorsements,
Absolutely.
get your TWIC card. You
That's
see what I'm
right.
saying?
That's right.
Get your hazmats, get all that stuff. Yeah, it's always good
That's
to
right.
have all that stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
so when you do go to a company with saying, hey, I want to have, I want to put my time in here, they gonna look at you
Mm-hmm.
and say, man, you ready? They ain't
That's
gonna
right.
question you.
That's
So
right.
yeah,
That's
go get
right.
everything.
Yeah. So that's like me, EJ. That's a good question, Gavin B. Cause a lot of people need to hear this. And, if y'all close to your pen and the paper, I suggest y'all jot some of these nuggets down. With me, when I first got my CDLs, I went to Roadmaster. And when I first got my CDLs, I made sure I got a lot of my endorsements, because one thing it is, you you want to try to get, to add on what EJ said, you want to get your endorsements. Why? Because that's more so of your resume. You know what I mean? So now you have a lot of pen power. You know what I mean? To where now you can say on what you have, your qualifications are. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
me, I went and I got my doubles, my triples, tanker, hazmat. You know what
Yeah.
I
See,
mean?
you got them all. See, it ain't wrong. It ain't
Yes,
bad to have.
yeah, because I wanted to go that way, because I didn't want to come back. I didn't want to go back to the BMV and retake a test, and I had to wait for my license. Things I want to get everything down at one time. But what EJ mentioned before, study that book. Mainly study the air brakes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Study the air brakes. You know what I mean? If you want to do double, triple, tanker, hazmat, you study that as well. It's crunch time. That's what you're trying to do. Like I said, because then you find somebody like EJ mentioned as well. Find somebody like EJ. Find someone that's an owner operator that that's a friend of yours, that you can ride with, that you can help out. You know what I mean? You may say, hey, I want to ride with you. I want to help you. I don't even want no pay. I just want the wisdom that you got. You know what I mean? I just
Yeah.
want to learn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to learn how to float these gears. I want to learn how this darn this eating fluid transmission work. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I want to learn how to do a pre-trip and a post-trip. I want to learn how to back up correctly. You know what I mean? I want to know
Yeah.
how to use these doubles, these triples. I want to know these things. So what it is, you trading
Yeah.
off for things. You know what I mean? So instead of he paying you, he giving you the wisdom. Wisdom's gonna
Yeah.
go a long way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
man.
so he's
Oh
like,
yeah.
what? This dude just want to work with me. He just want me to show him the ropes. And guess what? Now when it's time for you to take your test, guess what? This same guy may let you use his truck and trailer to take
Man,
the
see,
test.
see, look, that right there is exactly what I'm saying. That's what I did with mine. Like I
Come
said, I
on.
got mine. I was driving
Mm-hmm.
for a guy already. Well, I was working for a
Mm-hmm.
guy. So that guy had his Class A license. Now he was not the best driver. I think I've
Mm-hmm.
showed y'all. He was in one of my lives before, and I've showed y'all. His name is Travis. He is not the best driver. He will tell you. He will
Mm-hmm.
tell you that I am not the best driver, but I can get this truck from point A to point B. He said, I might not get it there in the best way, but I can get it there. Which means, he know what type of person he is. But that guy, once I was ready to drive, the guy said, man, hold on. I got an old school driver that's got about 30, almost 40 years in already. He said, let me put you with him and he can
Mm-hmm.
start showing you exactly how to drive this truck. And after that, man, it was a wrap. I already
Right.
had my permit. I already had the permit. So after that, man, got my driving
Mm-hmm.
experience in because I was with that guy. Then I went and took the test with the company's truck. I didn't have to pay for a truck. When you go to these third parties to get your license for your skills test, you have to pay for that. You have to pay
Right.
for that
Right.
stuff. So I didn't have to
Absolutely.
pay for it. I was able to use my company's truck, you know? So yeah, it's
Right.
good, man. It's good to be
Right.
able to do it that way, but that's only if you can.
Only if you can. You
Yeah.
got another question on here. I think it's Effabel Maynard said, "What is the best thing to you being a truck driver?"
The best thing from me being a truck driver,
Yeah,
shoot, being able to experience, being able to see the world, man. I'm able to see my state, my country, man.
come on.
That's
Yeah,
that's a lot. You pay to
yeah.
go on vacations to see your country. Like,
Come on.
you see
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying? Like, that's
Yes,
like
sir.
the best thing. Yeah, yeah, the money,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the money is what you did it for. We
Mm-hmm.
all know that the money is what you did it for. You did it for the money. But the
Mm-hmm.
best thing out of that, the best thing you get out of that is being able to go to different states, try different foods, meet different
Come on.
cultures. However,
Yeah,
whatever it is you meet, you just meet and you get to see and experience and stuff.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's good. Well, it's
yeah.
good.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah,
Like you said, man. You want to pay vacation. You know,
exactly.
You on a paid
It might not be a
vacation.
vacation for us, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true. That's true. It's equivalent, should I say, to a paid vacation.
Right,
you
exactly.
know, So one thing with me, I have been to every state, in the U.S., even Mexico. Have been to
Right.
Canada, at least a few times. You know,
Okay.
um, and one thing, even by me traveling, because a lot of people ain't cut out for 9 to 5s. You know what I mean? Inside of office space, wearing some dress shoes and ties all day,
Yeah.
sitting in the cubicle. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. So and the best thing for me is able to see the country, you know able to talk, able to meet people from different states, different dialects, and like EJ said, try different foods and see different venues, and and stuff like that. I may want to, like, for example, my land where I'm at, in the Ozark. I never been in the darn Ozark before. I went through the Ozarks, Oklahoma, Kansas, stuff like that, but it wasn't until I never knew about it. Not until, I found the land, and I went out there and look. I said, you know what? I've been out this way. I never thought it was so
Yep.
beautiful. You know what I mean? So you
But you get
won't
that from
know,
driving truck.
did that by driving. Because guess what? If I was stationary in the cubicle or at a plant, you know what I mean, or something
You
like
ain't gonna
that,
see that.
I would never seen it. Would never know what it looked like. Never, none
Yep.
of that. You know what I mean? So that's the best thing I say both of us have learned, have gained, what I mean, for being out here on these
Yeah.
highways and byways. But you
What
ain't
up,
gonna
Miami?
know, until um he
What's up,
said,
struggle?
wow,
My
match
bad. I
up
didn't even see
happened.
truck. I'm thinking that's my wife's name down there.
Oh, he got a question for you. He said, what is the biggest accomplishment for you both coming from driving trucks? Shit, that
Biggest
was struggle
accomplishment.
36. Mm-hmm.
Biggest accomplishment. Um. Well, I say my biggest accomplishment was completely owning my truck. I
Mm.
literally, when I say
Mm.
completely, I mean no payments. I
Mm-hmm.
made it to that, and as soon as I made it to that, my truck broke down. But
Oh.
it was an
Mm.
accomplishment. Now I was able to get me another truck.
There you go.
I turned around and
Mm-hmm.
bought me another truck for the same price that it was going to cost me to fix my truck.
Mm-hmm.
It was going to cost me 30,000 to fix my truck, and I
Mm.
found another truck.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. 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 My biggest accomplishment would be, shoot, it's many, but I say the biggest of them all is able to provide, maintain for my family. You
Right.
know, I think that's
Yeah.
our both biggest accomplishments. You know,
Yeah.
it's to do so because I see EJ. He's doing that thing. He providing for his family. You know what I mean, and all that come through and by way of this trucking life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Not saying that no other job out there that can do it, but damn, you look at the freedom that you got out here. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
That's accomplishment by itself. Because I know EJ, he probably worked at other jobs prior to getting into the trucking. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and 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 myself, various jobs, but the accomplishment of what this lifestyle brings, you
Yeah.
know, is undescribable. You have to get out here. You have to go through the red tape. You have to go through humps and bumps and ditches and valleys and crossing over walls, in order
Oh
to
yeah.
really experience what it is that we trying to put down, you know, because like I said, we can tell you all about it. We can draw it out on a piece of paper, but until you actually out here doing it, we can give you the tools. We
Yeah.
can give you the tools now. Don't get it twisted. We can give you the
Yeah.
tools, but the joy behind it all, what I mean, and what we have experienced, you know, is breathtaking in a way. you
Right.
know, and it's heartache cause being away from our family, man, that hurts like heck. You know what
Oh
I mean?
yeah.
We
Shoot, you
we want to
better
be
tell
home
them, but
every day. We want to be
gotta
home
tell
every
them.
day if possible. Owner operators, lease purchase drivers, company
Yeah.
drivers, we want to be home daily. But it's a
Yeah.
sacrifice that we have to go through. Sacrifice that our families have to go through for us not even being there. You know what I mean? Because we are the providers. We are the protectors of our household. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? You
yeah.
don't think we want to be there and protecting them? But guess what? We making we making the
Yep.
pathway so we can be there.
I see
So
you,
that's a
E3.
so that's an accomplishment. That's accomplishment over within itself right there.
Oh
You
yeah.
know.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, it's, they if you on my lives, you've been on my lives, man. You know it. When I'm on the road, I say it every day. That first, I mean, it's bad. It might sound a little, a little mushy, but as soon as that first night comes, and I make it to my first stop, and I stop for the night, the first thing I say is, "Hey, miss my family already."
Already,
It don't take
already.
long, man. As soon as you get out there, it's like I miss my family already. So the whole
Mm,
time, my whole goal is blow through this job, get this job done, get that job done. Time to go home. You know.
right, right,
So hey, it,
right.
it takes it takes it takes a lot though. You got to come out here and be ready to keep your mind focused on this road, get it done, and then go home because you don't make the money.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
make
You
the
gonna make
money,
the
but you
money.
got to definitely got to put your all into it first.
Yeah. Yeah, and another thing on top, while you're making the money, you got to have a vision.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? You got to have a vision because even in the Bible said, "Man without a vision shall perish."
Oh yeah,
For those that's listening that believe in them scriptures. You know what I mean? And it
yep.
said a wise man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. Which is his grandchildren. And I think both of us are doing our best, doing our due diligence. You know what I mean? So we can leave an inheritance to our children. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? And
See, I'm sorry,
that's
man,
something.
cut you off,
You
but
good, bro?
literally just almost watched this car run directly into, when they do the construction stuff. See the little
Yeah,
walls. I just literally watched the
yeah.
car stop maybe about 2 feet, if that, 2 feet from the damn thing. 2 feet. He
Woo.
literally stopped. He was going right into it,
Mm,
directly
mm,
into it. And I
mm.
couldn't turn the camera around 'cause I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. But
No,
he
no, no,
literally,
no.
man, he was running. He was about to run right into that thing, man. I was like, well,
Wow.
dang. I was like, it's
Yeah,
crazy. As soon as he would have hit
yeah.
that, it's possible for him to fly
Hmm.
towards me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
That's a
know?
good thing though. You kept your distance. That's the key.
Oh yeah,
That's the key. That's the key, you new drivers. Y'all make sure don't be riding nobody's bump, tail. You
yep,
know what I mean? You keep your distance. Try to at least be a car length or more apart. Probably further. Probably the same length as the trailer if you can. You know what I mean? Especially in
yep,
construction zones like that, because
yep,
that's exactly what have happened. If that car would have hit that wall, it would have did a 360, and
oh yeah,
possibly EJ wouldn't have enough time to stop,
yep.
and it'd have been bad.
That'd
You know
been
what I
bad because
mean?
this truck,
So
this truck would have hit that car, man. Like I said, right now my truck is about 60 something thousand pounds. I didn't even look at the last ticket. So,
see what I'm saying?
60 something thousand pounds
Mm.
compared to a car that's probably about what, 3,000? That car was small. It was like a smart car. So that car was
Oh
what,
yeah,
maybe like 1,000, 1,200 pounds, something like that? Maybe something like
she
1,500?
she maybe 500. It's all only thing
Yeah,
is all plastic and a couple
it's all
batteries.
plastic. Yeah, definitely this fiber stuff these days,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
that's what it is. Fiberglass. That's all it is. You could punch a hole through that almost. You know what I mean? But
E3,
but
what
yeah,
E3
man.
said.
What I say? Well, let me see. Easy said, he said he got a question. When do you feel like is the right time for retiring as a truck driver? Good
Ooh.
question. Good question, bro.
Ooh. When do we feel like it's the right time? You kids get
E3
out.
got babies.
No. Um, um, when you have actually put some retirement money to the side, a lot of that stuff
Mm,
that comes with a lot of time. That
yeah.
doesn't come with it don't come with 10 years.
Right. Absolutely. Hmm.
I want to be able to drive a little bit and then, be able to stack up some money. And then when that time finally does come, you
Hmm.
know, for me to be able to sit down somewhere.
That's right.
I know what it feels
That's
like to
right.
sit down, though. I've made
Yeah.
enough money to be able to sit down for a couple of months if
Right.
I wanted to. I did that.
Hmm.
So I know what it feels like. But, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Retirement for me, man, I think that's what it is for me. I gotta put some time in for me.
Hmm. Well, let me. For me, I'm. What's got bands. I'm about to retire here in the end of this month, or the beginning of February, and my retirement. And I don't think that a truck driver, a true truck driver, it's hard for one to retire, man.
Oh yeah,
Cause it's in the blood. You know what I
yeah,
mean? It's in the blood. I've been saying I'm gonna retire for about 15 years now. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
That's crazy,
Maybe
man.
10, maybe 10 years. I've been saying I was gonna retire. No, this year. No, that.
Yeah,
Well, this year. Well, this year. By that time, 10 years, flew by or whatever. But
yep,
here's the thing with me. This is me. You know, I have to look at what it is that I have far as my overheads. You know what I
right.
mean? Whether, far as financially, and what job can I do to sustain my financial, um should I say, debt? You know what I mean? Because so I decided to go off grid. That's for my channel, the off grid trucker. You know, so I decided to go off grid, so where I won't have to pay no electric, I don't have to pay for no water, I don't have to pay for no heat. And so what is the necessities or the things that we definitely need to have by living in a house? We got to have these things. What I mean, I own my vehicles. I'm in a process of getting a horse in the carriage. In case the EMP hits, I still have transportation.
Right,
So I have solar panels, I have batteries, I have a wood stove. I have a rain catchment system. I have solar generators. So
right.
I had to make a list. So now I don't have to pay for anything. I don't have other um no other thing I have to pay for other than cell phone and insurance,
Right.
right? Them the only two things that I have to have, that's essential that I need. So I
Is,
had to think about that in order for me to retire.
so is that
You
something
know,
that
'cause-
you actually did to say, I'm gonna do this to retire?
yes,
Okay.
yes. I had to make sure that I had these in order and planned. And I had to write these things down. It's very important that we write our goals, our dreams, expectations, write this stuff down. What I mean? I had to prioritize it. I had to do from major to minor. So I worked on
Right.
my big things first. What was my big list? Was my land, was my container, far as my storage container, my fencing up for security, my dogs, solar panels, generators, gas generators, solar generators. I had to write all these things down. Collect my seeds, collect how I'm going to grow food. I got a storage full of wood, stuff like that. So I
Right.
utilize the spaces and opportunity, far as what this accomplishment, far as being a truck driver. Going
Right.
back to that, you know what I mean. So
Right.
in order for me to retire, I had to say, man,
He had
how
to do it.
how else will am I going to maintain these bills other than driving? Cause you have to look at that. And so that's what I had to do for retire. Oh yeah, I have me I have about 6 weeks. I got 6 weeks left, and y'all gonna start seeing me on the land. Y'all gonna start seeing me on the land. But this company want to keep me. You know what I mean? So they offer me a position. They will offer me a position to where, listen, check it out, check it out. They still want to keep me in a darn truck. So they want me to drive 4 days out of the week. they want me to drive 3 days. My fault, 3 days, and I'll have 4 days off. You know what I mean? And so here it is. Now, some people say, "Dad, that's not a lot. That's not enough money." For me, it is because my expenses is not high as if it was I was paying mortgage, homeowner association fee, a car note, couple car notes, insurance, school tuition, college funds, groceries. That's a whole check almost within itself now. You know what I mean? Dog food, dog plant, veterinarian visits. Child daycare expenses. Man, list goes on and on. So I had to see like what could I do in order for me to retire. So I said, well, guess what? I'm going off grid. I'm gonna use my money. I'm gonna use my checks. Use one check, pay for my bills right now. Boom. Other three checks, I'm getting generators, solar panels. Bouge RV, which I got up in here now. Bouge RV is a freezer for my truck. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm getting all of these things, batteries. I'm
that's
getting all of these things that I need in order to build. I got me a cabin already. It's in the making of being customized right now. I'm gonna be delivered out there within a couple months. You know what I
right,
mean? I got me a little RV. Got me a little
right.
RV. I got me a smoker. I got me a sink that got hot water. So these are things that I had to look at in order for me to say, I know I went to depths with it, as far as what do I need and how I need to go about retiring.
Hey, hey, I like the fact that you made it to that point. That's what
Hallelujah.
he for him to ask that question. That's crazy that you have made it to that point. For him to
Yes,
actually be able
sir.
to ask somebody that actually made it there, because that's what you're saying. You've gotten everything you needed, and now that time
Right.
has come. So now, when you're ready to set it off, so I'm done. Whenever you're ready to
Yeah.
actually say it, whenever you're actually ready to say, I'm completely done, you can actually be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously the company's
Yeah.
going to continue to offer you something. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
every company, from everybody that should
Yeah.
know that. That's like every job. Every job.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a great person, they want to keep you. That's every job.
Absolutely.
My daughter's out
Absolutely.
there trying to get a job now. She's
Mm-hmm.
about to turn 17. She's looking for a job. She wants to work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to learn that. You need to learn that. You need
Mm-hmm.
to learn what the real world is like. So,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, hey, once you get there,
Mm-hmm.
trust me, they're gonna want to keep you, but you gonna have bigger
Yeah.
and better things to do in your life. So you
Yeah.
move on to the next
Absolutely.
best thing. You just keep on
Yeah.
progressing. But
Yeah. And see me, DJ. I got 10 kids, 10 children.
ooh,
You know
yeah,
what I
that's a
mean?
lot. Yeah, 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 yeah.
so,
Hey,
so,
hats off,
so,
hats off.
so,
Y'all,
so you know
everybody,
what I
take your
mean?
hats off right now. Take your hats off there, cause that right there. Ooh, golly,
Yeah,
in
you know what I'm saying? So my thing is going back to leaving inheritance to my children. I got over 15 acres of land. You know
right,
what I mean? And so each one of my children is going to receive an acreage of land. You know
right.
what I mean? And so therefore they
Turn this
won't
off for a
have
second.
to. Yes,
Your
sir.
boy
So
finna,
they
your
won't.
boy finna go.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely have them off there. you know,
Yeah,
it,
you know it.
and one thing it is that I want to be able to leave and live inheritance to my children. You know what I mean? So if they decide to want to come back and they want to build, they have an acres of land to build on. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
also I want to teach them how to work with their hands, on top of it.
right,
You know what I mean? So if my daughter get married, and of course when your daughters get married, they're gonna go onto their husband's land. But if things don't pan out right with the husband, guess what? You got a place back here. You know what I mean? You got a place back here because I'm going according to the Bible, bro. Let me tell you. You're gonna have to give
oh,
me a bride price for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Why I say give me a bride price, and that's a whole nother topic. because if anything happens to my daughter, things don't work out, she gonna make sure that she's set financially. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, 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 yeah. And I don't. Yeah. How'd he do, fam? E3 E3 got bands got another question. He says, what's one of the hardest things as a truck driver? Was one of the
Huh,
hardest things as a truck driver?
huh. Dealing with the four wheelers. That's a funny one. That's a funny one because I mean they hard, but it ain't too
Hmm.
hard because you constantly watching them. So it ain't.
Yeah.
It's aggravating. I'm gonna
Hmm.
say hard. It's more aggravating than
Yeah.
anything because because you're watching them that doesn't they don't want to drive right. You got
Hmm.
a lot of them that don't want to drive right. You got a lot of them that do crazy stuff. Like I just said, that's not
Hmm.
just not too long ago, a couple minutes ago. A guy almost hit the dang wall just now. I
Yep.
mean, if he hit the
Yep.
wall, he would have caused a whole big accident. You
Yep.
know,
Yep.
so
Absolutely.
that's one thing. But it's hard as a truck driver. I would say the worst would be driving down a mountain in some snow.
Woo wee. I have to go with that one, bro. I have
Oh
to
shoot,
agree with that one.
that
Yes,
right there
sir.
something else. If you're in, that's
Yes,
scary.
sir. Yes,
That's
sir.
scary hard. You know what I'm saying? Not
Yes.
hard, just the fact that it's scary. So if you want to
Scary
say
hard.
hard, yeah. Oh yeah. Man,
Yeah.
shoot.
Yeah,
Man.
I agree with that one. Yes, sir. Yes,
I've
sir.
did that
You
before.
Yeah, I actually went down the hill. Speaking of that hill, bro. You ever been down the California Grapevine,
No, I have not driven out. Oh no. Well,
bro?
I think I try to stay away from that stuff as much
Man,
as
listen,
possible.
bro. Listen, your brakes gonna have to be all the way right, and there's no guardrail. There wasn't no
There's no
guardrail
guardrail.
then.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why they call it. You heard that song? I heard it through the grapevine. That California Grapevine Mountain is the truth.
Yeah,
You know what I
man.
mean? And that goes around, spiral down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's to the point to where they got a sign down there that says, "Don't be a fool. You got 10 more miles to go."
Bro, that's
You know,
bad
you
right
know what I
there.
mean? You gotta,
That's a
you got,
long way.
man, you gotta be down in about the third gear, maybe the second.
Yeah.
You got to be
Yeah.
pulling. You know what I mean? Because you let up any time, you see so many trucks off the off ramps, off the emergency off ramps up the hill, behind each other. You see
Right.
nothing but smell, nothing but brakes coming down that
Yep.
thing. You gotta be efficient. You have to be alert. You know what I mean? When it comes to going down the mountains, like I said, that's one of the hardest. On top of it, dealing with these four wheelers and dealing with some of these ignorant truck drivers. You,
For real.
you know, for real. And that's basically the hardest thing, to get around when we out here on these roads. You know,
Man,
out here
that's
out here on these roads, man.
that's one of the
That's a
most
good
serious
question,
ones,
E3.
man. Seriously. Crazy
Yeah.
thing is E3 is actually my son.
Oh, oh, okay.
Yeah, he is, man.
Well,
That's why I say, well,
that,
that's why I laughed at first. I was like, man, that's a good question. All right, all right,
that
then.
that is a good question. That is a good question. And and
Yeah,
on top of it, as a harder thing as well is being away from y'all, being away from the family. You know,
right.
you
Yeah,
know,
he know that. I'm telling him that all. They know.
mm-hmm,
Tell him that all the
man,
time, man. Hey, I go out here,
man,
man. Yeah, I'm out here. But
yeah,
if I had a choice to say I'm gonna stay home and still make the same money, I'd rather be here with y'all.
man. Hey, EJ, you ever thought about your been a broker?
Nah, actually never. Nah,
Hmm. Because you may maybe we talk a little about that, man. Because being a broker, I see you have a your daughter 17. You know what I mean? And that's a job right there.
yeah,
It ain't really hard to get your brokerage.
yeah,
It's a thought.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I ain't never think about it, man. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
you know, like I said, you in this stuff, man. Once you in it, this is what you end up loving this. If you in it, you love it.
Yeah.
You're doing it for that reason because you love it. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
mine's is a plus because I get to deal with people too on top of that. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I run into some bad people, but then you run into a lot of good people that's just real cool.
Yeah.
Real genuine, real relaxed, and stuff like that. They
Mm-hmm.
even real helpful sometimes. You get
Mm-hmm.
a lot of them that's real helpful. So you run into a lot of different situations doing what I
Right.
do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. 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 Hands on. Yeah,
yeah,
you got that hands on, right, right. Yeah. That's how it was when I was doing cars. When I was doing
yeah,
when I was doing what was it called? Hot shots. When I was doing hot shots, and I had to go up in people's yard or meet them somewhere and stuff like that,
Right?
and haul their cars and stuff like that. But it's different, a little different than you, because you dealing with people's furniture and
Yeah, all up in their house, all up
personal,
in their
all up in
drawers,
their
and
crib and stuff. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
going
And a
through
lot of they,
everything, man.
yeah, a lot of they stuff still be in the drawers, doesn't it? In the dressers.
Oh, see, that's the thing.
Shit.
See, when you actually have to go to a person's house, like one of my last few lives ago, when I did a job, when I was at somebody's house, I actually had to pack the actual house. So,
Woo.
um, you know, that time I did not pack everything in the drawers, but you are supposed to pack everything in every drawer, every dresser, every cabinet, everything. You're
Mm-hmm.
supposed to check as
Mm.
me being a contractor
Mm-hmm.
and moving their furniture. I'm actually supposed to check inside of their boxes,
Mm.
inside of any box, anything that's closed. I'm allowed to check through any of it. So say
Mm-hmm.
for instance they got some criminal type stuff in there. Say for instance they got some you know adult type
Right,
stuff
right.
in there. I can
Mm-hmm.
check through it. I should check through it because if they got
Mm-hmm.
some stuff in there that can criminalize me, because once it gets
Mm-hmm.
in my truck, it belongs to
You're
me.
responsible.
I'm
Right.
responsible for it. So
Mm.
I'm able to check all that stuff, man. So yeah,
Mm.
yeah. You talking about packing? Oh
Woo.
yeah, oh yeah. I've
Man,
seen a lot of crazy stuff, man.
I can imagine. I
I've
can
seen a lot of
imagine.
crazy stuff.
Yeah, I can imagine. Because there, even when me was hauling, even when I was hauling cars, I wasn't so much allowed to go through vehicles or whatnot. But when I used to haul cars from California all the way out there to the, Ohio or the East Coast, and
Yeah.
some cars look janky. Like, man, why the heck you hauling this old rat? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I already know. Possibly. I know this ain't an antique. I know it's not a
Yeah.
classic. You know what I mean? And it's rusty. You know what I mean? So I'm like, you already know the move. I'm like, well, guess what? It's not mine. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's
Yep.
not mine, and I'm not checking through every nick cranny. I don't know if it's a false fuel tank on there or what have you. You know what I mean? But I know what it is. Come on, I'm
Right.
not
Right.
dumb.
Right.
I'm not stupid. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And like you said, a lot of them people that you hauling for, no telling what they got going on. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Up in there either. So it's like, hey, I just
Yep.
pray that nothing happens. Everything goes smooth. I get from point A to point B safely. Don't have to worry about that DOT
Bruh.
officer. You know what I'm saying? In them dogs.
Bruh. For real.
You know?
Yeah. Hey, you ain't wrong about that right there. Speed,
uh,
what you talk
uh,
about, man? What this dude talking about?
he said, what's the most hours you have drove before?
We talking past tense, so yeah, hey, this past tense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, hold on, EJ. Anything that we say is for recreational purposes only.
Exactly.
All right. Oh, you know what I mean?
That
So
part.
yeah.
That part. You know. You know. I heard through the grapevine that somebody has
Mm-hmm.
driven
Mm-hmm.
uh yeah, you know, about a good 17.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I can go with that too. I'm
Yeah.
I'm with that. I'm with that. Yep. Me
You
too.
know.
Yeah. I heard.
Just
I
just
heard.
so-
I heard.
just somewhere up in there.
Yeah. I heard. I heard. Me too. I heard the same thing. Yeah. And
Yeah.
let me be honest with you. Let me be honest. Cause this happened 20 years ago. Back then,
Right.
when we was
Oh
allowed to
yeah,
do
yeah,
it. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? We was allowed to roll. You
They
know
ain't
what I'm
have none
saying?
of this stuff that we got now. Yeah.
No, no, we didn't have no e-logs. We had loose
No
lease.
law
You
book,
know what I
all that
mean?
junk,
No,
government book. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Now when I came in, we had log books. Now prior to then me coming in, probably wasn't no log books. They was just rolling. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So when I came in, I had to use log books. You know, and there's times when people got pulled over, they said, "Give me your log books." Drivers been like, "Which one?" You know what I'm saying? And when I back then, I used to roll. at least about 20 hours. 20 hours. And honestly, I think it was less accidents. It's more accidents now because more trucks out here on the road. You know what I mean? That's bad. You know. So yeah, cause I used to run from I used to run from um uh, um what was it? Conley, Georgia to Rancho Cucamonga, California. I was out there in a day and a half.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean? Day and a half, turned back, came back to the yard, day and a half. So that
yeah,
was what, 3 days, and I had four
yeah.
days off. You know what I
Just
mean?
gone.
And I had almost 6,000, over 6,000 miles. Like right now,
Yeah,
where I sit at over about 2 million miles under my belt. I got about
yeah. See,
over two
that's
million
that's a
miles under my
lot.
belt right now. You
That's
know
a
what I
lot.
mean? Yeah, them was paper logs. Yep, those paper logs. That's where it's at. Now this truck right here,
Man.
it's converted. It's set up for paper logs. I got them loose lease. I got them, but the company
Okay.
they couldn't figure me out, and that made them nervous. So they say, man,
Oh.
I really would like for you to use the heat logs.
Oh
They,
shoot.
they was like, I don't know how you doing it. I said, sir, I've been doing this
Yeah.
for over 20 some years, man. You know what I'm saying? 20 some years. Now, it may not look good on your paper, but it looks good on mine. Yeah. 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 Overall. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Boy, hey, listen, when I see, yeah. Uh-huh. Hey. When I see that BOL, or should I say, when I see how much this load pays, that wakes me up. When I see, mm, bill of lading. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes,
Once you
sir.
deliver
Yes,
that load,
sir.
once that load dropped off, they want you to
Mm-hmm.
get your money.
Yep. Yep. You got a
So,
factoring. You go through the factoring company.
do I go what?
You got a factoring company you go through, or they pay direct, as far as the company.
Oh, direct.
Oh, okay. But for
Yeah,
those out there that got a factory that goes through, or owner operators, that may watch this, the previews or whatever. But
yeah,
I suggest you get a good factoring company, and the factoring company will just actually allow you to get paid that day or 2 days, in 2 days or that day. Depends on how
yeah.
you have it set up. But if not, if you ain't going to a factoring company, your money gonna have to be a little long. It may take about 30 days, 3 weeks for you to get that check. You
You
know.
know, with us here, it's um, it's twice a month. So semi
Oh,
monthly.
okay.
Twice a month,
Okay.
man.
Uh huh. Ooh, that check look
And
good.
yeah, you know, you get the right days, and that's
Yeah.
the thing. But you got to know it. You got to know it. Some people come out and they'll sit here and say, "Well, I done did this and I done did that." But listen, if you ain't rushing to get it off for this date, between this date and this day,
Yeah.
that job you did on the
Mhm.
first didn't
Mhm.
make it on the check for that next check. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
You might think that,
Yeah.
hey, I did it. I picked it up last month, but I
Mhm.
dropped it off the next month. Well, that job
Right.
ain't going to your check. Now you got to wait till the next check for that job to get on there. So they got to
Ooh.
pay attention to that stuff, man. So you get them
Yeah.
jobs in, them jobs coming between those deadlines. You got to get them
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
I mean, we call them legs as truck drivers. We call them legs.
Mhm.
Whatever your first trip is, so wherever you got to go, that's your
Yep.
first leg. Your second leg is to
Yep.
your
Yep.
next load, wherever your next load takes you.
Yep. Absolutely.
You know?
You like over here, I get paid weekly. And it's from Monday to Monday. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Which is good. So
Yeah.
anything that I get finished up for that Monday, it goes from that following check. But if I get something late that Monday, it goes, well, this company pretty lenient. I could tell them put it on that same check, the same week. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? They'll do it. You know what I mean? So, but some
yeah,
companies they won't do it. So don't. Hey, so y'all listening in the previews, y'all listening now,
yeah.
don't think that it worked for everybody.
It does not.
It basically goes on to the company you're with and the individual that you are.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Which
exactly.
would determine that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If you lazy, you're not working. You know what I mean? And you don't, take, you got to scratch your they back and they'll scratch your back, so to speak.
right.
There's times in which you may work, on a holiday. You know what I mean? And but then you want the next holiday off or whatever
Yeah,
like that. You know what I mean? And they willing to work with you. You know what I mean? In which, hey, there's a lot of companies that pay extra. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Then there's like EJ's job. What he do? You know what I mean? Shoot, he out there working on a holiday. You know they gonna like that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He pick it up on Christmas and ready to be there by New Year.
See,
You
my
know what I
stuff.
mean?
There. See, my stuff. There is no extra for holidays. My stuff
Oh,
is set price.
oh,
We give
okay.
you a price. This is what the price is.
Mhm,
You know.
mhm.
Um,
Oh, okay,
the thing is
okay.
that for us, usually what happens is that that customer that we are moving, they end up just giving us, a decent tip, or just
There you
just
go.
a, you know, some of them gives a regular tip. Maybe a regular tip that we would say a regular tip would be anywhere from $50 to $100. That's like a regular tip.
Mm,
An
okay.
average small tip is like $20.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but a regular tip
Mhm.
is usually around the $50 to $100 mark.
Okay, 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 okay. And that adds up. That adds up. Mhm. Woo.
I'll just say no.
Oh shoot, man! Come on, come
We
on.
put in some work before we took our cruise. We did we did about 3 jobs, something like that, about 6 jobs. We did about 6 jobs somewhere up in that
Mhm,
area.
mhm.
By the time we got done, I think we had about 1,200, $1,300 in tips.
Man, look, bro.
Yeah,
My suggestion. If I came in the game, look, knowing about moving, I'd have been a mover.
yeah,
Far as the money, as
yeah,
far as the home time,
yep,
stuff like that, cause it all balance out. Because you can do so many loads, man. Look, you ain't gonna miss being off no 3 or 4 days. Actually, you're gonna need it.
yeah,
Rest that body. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Rest your mind because that's a puzzle that you got to put the things in that trailer. Stack it here, stack it there, wrap it up, move it back, pack it up,
yeah,
put that on top of that, move that over there. That's a puzzle.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's mental. That's mental stimulation right there. You're gonna need that mental and that physical break, man.
See,
You know what I mean? Lifting
see,
high, lifting low, and all that stuff.
see. They when it comes down to doing this, when you leave out of town, yeah, for you, for instance, for you, when you leave and you drive here, and you drive here, and you drive there, and you drive, and then by the end of the week,
Yeah,
you got your check. For
yeah,
me, I can put 2 loads on my truck. It'll take me 2 days to do 2 loads. I can wait the rest of that week. I can be at home, sitting at home for the rest of that week, right? The next following week, I can leave out, and then it'll take me 3 days or however long it's gonna take, because I got to drive to wherever it's at, and then I got to sit here and deliver the job. But say, for instance, the job is close. Say, for instance, it's a 1 day drive. It can take me 4 days total. 1 day, 2 days to drive, so there and back, and then 2 days to unload. So total, that's 6 days of work, and you end up with a whole week's checks. You know, you're talking about average you should bring home is 5 grand. So you're talking about five
mm,
grand for one trip somewhere minimum. That's what you
mm-hmm,
should look forward to. Now people
mm,
make less than that, but you should look forward to that, and it happens. It does happen. I want to make sure I say that it does happen that you can make less than 5 grand off this trip, but
mm-hmm.
that's what you should average. your average should look like. These days,
Mm,
that goes up because prices is going up. The
right.
economy is going up, so you got to, everything goes up.
Yeah.
But you know, it's different because, like I said, say for instance, you do 2 weeks, you do a week, you go wherever you're going, and you do another week. Now I can do the same thing. I can do 4 days this week, 4 days next week, and instead of me making 5 grand, I done made 10 grand.
Mm,
You know, because I did
mm.
a trip out, back home, and a trip out and back home. I do it quick, then you're making more money. So once again, it depends on how much you're gonna run. You know,
Right.
so
Right.
it's crazy in the moving business. But a guy stopped me not too long ago, just randomly, and just asked me, "Hey man, I just got into this, man. I've been looking to do freight, man, but I was wondering, like, what do you average a week?" And I was like, I said, I'm gonna tell you this first. I don't want to tell you because it might make you feel like you don't want to do freight. I said, but if you want me to be, I said, if you want me to be real with you, I can be
Right.
real with you. I said, the thing is that this is not guaranteed because we have slow time. We have slow weeks. It's a slow season sometimes. So it ain't all
Mm.
year long. I said, but what if I told you that you get paid twice a month and each one of those checks you can bring home 20 grand. And that dude just went like, what the heck you talking about? He said, man, I bring
Mm.
home 25 to 3 grand, sometimes four in the most. And I was like,
Yeah.
it's different. I said, I'm
Man.
physically working and I'm driving. I'm doing what you're doing plus more.
Man.
You know?
Man. Bro, let me tell you, those that's listen, you got a comment on it. Automatic says some of us still have two log books. He also said glider trucks is where it's at. That's where I have now. Automatic. I have a glider
Okay.
glider truck. You know
What's
what I
up,
mean?
man?
And
You say you got two long bus? Okay. I
yeah,
know it.
yeah,
We know
yeah.
what you're talking about.
We
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 know
know
what
where
you're
you
talking
at, bro.
about.
Been there,
I was
done
on
that.
I was on the law books back then too. I got a chance to get into that before I started driving with the ELDs.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
EJ, look, man. I Hey, where's Young in that? You got him in the truck with you?
Oh yeah, he up. That thing probably sleep. He probably laying down going to sleep.
Man,
Yeah, he
man,
needs to go to sleep.
he better get out there and get them darn CDLs and retire with by the time he's 30
Yeah,
or
well,
late
hey,
20s.
he in that process. He bought a book. The last trip we went on, he bought him a book so that way he can start writing everything down. Start,
Come on, yeah,
So yeah, he in that
bro.
process.
Man,
Yep.
listen. If I was had to do it over again, I suggest everybody listening now and listen to the replay. Hey,
Yeah,
listen,
yeah.
y'all better get out there, become a mover. Y'all people
Something
move,
else, man.
people move. Hey, y'all better get out there. You know what I mean?
This
Get your
is
workout in. You get your workout in. You can, man, look, 20
look.
20 bands, 15, 10 bands a month. Come on.
It's some work,
10
man.
bands a month. Hey, you
It's
gotta
some
be able to
work,
work.
but there's definitely ways to do it. I mean, I can explain to you the exact ways to do it. I know what it takes to make that. So when it's time for when I say, you know what, all right, I need to make me a bigger check. I know what it takes.
Yeah.
I know what it says. I know what I got to do. You know what? All right, this is what I need to do. I'm
Mhm.
going to make this check because you can do that. But
Mhm.
me, like I said, I like to go out, make some money, I like to
Mhm.
come back home to my family.
Mhm.
But you
Mhm.
have those drivers that just will stay out on the road. I'm not
Mhm.
that driver, y'all. I'm not that driver.
Right.
You don't know me by now. I'm not that driver. Every time y'all see me
Mhm.
go live, I go out, I pick up some loads, I go back home. You know.
Man, listen. Well, you make me want to come out of retirement before I even went in. You
Oh
know,
Lord. Oh
man.
shoot.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, I leave that up to y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all younger drivers, man. Hey,
Oh
Struggle
yeah.
36 says he said you can keep that physical labor. I'm not built for that. Uh, he said
Oh
you
shoot.
keep that. He just want to just bump the docks. That's what he want to do. You know what I mean? That's when you get to the retirement mode. Struggle 36.
That's what,
You know
yeah,
you want
that's
to just
yeah.
bump the docks, man. That's the retirement mode right there. You
That's what
know,
Tyree
that's
Moore
what.
for real, man.
Yeah, man. Like, look,
Hold on,
hey,
I just
I'm
want about the
smooth.
dollars,
I'm
man.
smooth
I ain't got
sailing.
time
I
for
don't
that
want to.
physical stuff.
I'm smooth sailing now. I don't want to break. I don't want to break or injure any bones.
Oh shoot, bro,
But
that is
before I did,
crazy. Hey,
hey, I did that flatbed, tanker, doubles, triples, and all that stuff, bro. But I never made the money that you make over there. You know what I
I
mean?
feel
Not
you,
even as an
man.
owner operator driving a van. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Or
y'all do me
even
a
a
favor, y'all smash the like
flatbed.
button, man.
Yeah, hit that
Smash the
like
like
button.
button, man. We rocking, man. We just trying to inform everybody, man. What up? What
Yeah.
up, Orange? What up, man?
He said, "What up,
Hey,
Jay?
smash the like
Struggle."
button if you haven't already did it, man. Trying to inform everybody on the little insight of this trucking life, man. Just giving you something, just in case you ever want to change your mind and get up out of that 9 to 5. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
if
Get
you
up.
if you got a 9 to 5, sometimes
Yeah.
you can have a little slight business. You feel like you
Yeah.
want to come up out of that little slight business,
Mm-hmm.
that that's been working, but you feel like you want to do something different, and you want to still
Right.
be able to make some money.
Mm-hmm. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. Yeah, it is. Yeah. 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 Now you know definitely what you said. Now, not to get dirty or oily and stuff like that, but outside of that will be the oil fields. You know what I mean?
Oil
Or if you
fields,
have,
yeah,
or if you have if you have your own truck and you
the tanker,
have
yeah,
you have your hazmat do tanker, you can do
yep,
fuel. You know what I
oh
mean?
yeah,
So so
yeah. I
besides
stay
just
I
the
stay myself
van,
away from that.
yeah. I'm saying besides them two, you where you at, you where the money's at. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You where it's at where you don't have to worry about hazardous,
yeah,
things or whatnot. So where you at,
you know,
they call that the gravy train. You know what I
oh yeah.
mean? That's the
What
gravy
Orange
train
say?
right there. Huh? Orange said of oil. Oh, he said oil field be making bank. He said he also said that hat is fire. I must be talking about mine. I appreciate
Ah,
that. Struggle 36 said I might work 2 more years and retire. Okay, then come on out, man. Come on out,
oh
man.
man,
Orange also said
oh
I'm
yeah.
in Alberta, Canada right now. Oil fields are biggest thing here. See what I'm saying? Hey, that
Okay,
pipeline about to open up there too.
oh yeah.
That pipeline. And I was thinking about that, bro. If you want to get another truck, I'll get another truck, get a driver, throw them up in that darn pipe in that oil field, bro. You can
Okay,
sit at home. You
okay.
you sit at home for real. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. That
Your
sounds that
truck.
sound like something right there.
Only thing on your truck, you got to get a wet kit, a PTO.
Right,
You know what I mean? With
right.
the dump valve on there on your truck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I send that joint up there to that darn oil field. Put the driver over there, boy. You make a wee. No
Dang.
telling what you'll bring. What you'll bring over there. Like I said, Orange said he's in Alberta, Canada. Um, he said that's
Dang.
the oil field jumping up there. He said also hope it do. We need that econ. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Oh,
They about to open that up. You know what I mean? And I ain't into no political typeness, but that's
yeah.
what the president's coming in. That's what he talking about. Yeah, that's what he was doing prior to when he was leaving. Just the president now. He closed it up, which I think is foolish because that caused a lot of truckers not to have jobs. You know what I mean? And us
Yeah.
paying more on fuel. And far as going over to other countries getting oil when we got oil right here in America and in Canada. You
Right,
know what I
right.
mean? We have oil and gas right here. You know what I'm saying? So it's about
Yeah.
to jump. So that might be a thought right there, EJ. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If you want to get another truck, throw that joint up there in the oil field. Where you at? You in Florida? Oh,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
in Florida too?
I know,
Ooh,
right? I know,
yeah,
right?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Man,
Where you at?
shoot.
Where you at in
I'm
Florida?
over in
Orlando?
Tampa. I'm over close to the
Oh, you
coast.
ain't Tampa. That's right. You're Tampa. Tampa. That's right. Tampa. Tampa.
Yeah,
Tampa.
Tampa Bay. We in the
Yeah,
Bay.
Tampa Bay. Tampa
Oh yeah.
Buccaneers. Orange says
Said
speaking
speaking facts.
facts.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
I can
Mm-hmm.
see that. Hey, you know my word. Big facts, man. Hey,
Yeah,
Orange.
facts.
It's big facts, bro. big facts. You know,
Big facts.
I love to say that when stuff coming out, man, real stuff coming out. I always put it in the chat, man. Big facts, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Man,
yeah.
look, if y'all haven't smashed the like button already, man, y'all
Hit
smash the
that
like
like.
button, man.
Hit that like.
We've been rocking, man. Just spilling out a little info about the trucking, man. You know, we
Yeah,
do that every once in a while. I haven't did it in a while, man. Me and Gray haven't been on here in a while, man.
yeah,
And you know, we had about 2 other lives that we got on. We just get on there and rock out for a
yeah,
little bit.
yeah. I'm gonna
But
have to
yeah,
bring you.
man,
I'm
it's
gonna have
been
to bring you
crazy.
over on my channel too, bro.
Oh
I'm
heck
gonna have to
yeah,
bring you over there. Absolutely. You know what I mean?
heck yeah.
You get in more depths, get some more questions and stuff. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
Have a little interview with you, bro. You know what I mean?
definitely. Man,
Get a little interview.
I seen your live, man. I seen the last live I seen. I was actually picking up my phone to go live. And I seen yours pop up on the screen. I said, "Oh shoot, hold up! I gotta stop it here first."
Yeah,
I stopped it here
yeah,
real quick first.
uh-huh. Yeah,
Went in there and
I
started
see.
smashing the hearts and all that and
Yeah,
everything, man.
I appreciate that. Appreciate. I seen when I was on live not long ago. Well, shoot, probably about an hour, 2 hours ago. You know, something like that. I
Yeah.
seen you going live. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And I was, yeah, I seen you going live, and I was like, oh shoot, I was like, my man's EJ. You know, Trucker EJ going live over there, y'all. You know what I mean? We'll jump off here, going over there. You know, support the brother. You know, the fellow driver.
oh
You
shit.
know whatnot. You know,
Yeah.
I think who was over there? Struggle 36 came through. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
I forgot who else was it that
Big
came through
supporter,
as
man.
well. Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? Somebody else came through. Oh man, who was it? I think it was Anthony. I think Anthony came
Okay.
through.
Okay.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I was telling them that I think you were going live over there because I seen it pop up. You know, and they said, yeah, he going live. I said, okay, I'm about to go over there and try to go live with him. You know what I mean? Hop on there with him and whatever, whatnot. You know what I mean? But it's about supporting each other, man. You know what I mean? Oh, so
Yeah.
Struggle says, what he say? Orange said, them roads look bumpy as shit. that's that's what he, yeah, yeah. Struggle 36 says off grid. I want to jump on your live to talk about living off grid. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Hey, you know what? I encourage all brothers, man. All brothers. I mean, you don't care white, black, Puerto Rican, Italian, Chinese, Mexican, whoever you are. You my brother. You know what I mean? I advise everybody to get a piece of land.
Oh yeah.
Everybody get a piece of land. I don't care if you ain't on it right now. I advise y'all to get it because it's going fast. You
Hey,
know what I mean?
minimum.
You know, and the prices. I don't care
Minimum.
if
That's
you
the
get an
last thing you
acre.
want to do.
Yep. If
Yep.
you want to get an acre of land, get an acre of land. I don't care. Get an acre of land, and you can pay payments for all those
Oh
listening. You
yeah.
can
Yeah.
pay payments on your land. You know, home
Yeah.
own is owner financing. Owner
Yeah.
financing land. Owner financing land. Do your research. Do your studies. Also, you know what I mean. I have a connect as well. I have a connect that I can plug you in. You know what I mean. You could put a little bit of 199 down on your land, and they'll send
Okay.
you the deed, and you'll be on there. You can go visit it today.
Okay.
Today. You know what I'm saying? So EJ, you know what I mean? This is to you too,
Oh yeah.
bro. Get some land,
Oh
brother.
yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Real.
Get some land, man. You know what I mean? Hey, I wasn't out there on my land for a long time. I went out there on my land. I've been driving. You know what I mean? I had to pay people to go out there put fencing up. You know what I mean? I have
So,
my neighbors watching my container. I got a big old 48-foot container. You know what I mean? Storage out there on my land. I wasn't out there when it was delivered. You know what I mean?
uh-huh.
I was out there for a
With you
lot of
saying
it.
that, man. So how you know? I know you. You know, you got your lane. You were trying to set up everything.
Hmm. Man, bro, I'm out here I'm grinding, bro. You know,
Yeah,
I'm out here, shoot, 3 weeks, you know, 3 weeks at a time, you know, cause it's different from where you at, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
Your point, you know what I mean? Out here, you know, I'm dealing with the box, you know, the van,
yeah.
and so it's a you got to be out here grinding. So I'm out here grinding, man. You know what I mean? Every money, everything I get, I try to stack up. You know, I
Right.
haven't been on my land, bro. I haven't been on my land for about 6 months. You know what I
Mm,
mean? I have been
dang,
out there 6 months. I have been out there 6 months, bro. You know what I mean?
dang.
Because I have so much stuff right now in my storage and in Ohio that I got to move out there. You know what I mean? I got to
Right.
I got so much, I got so much storage, my stuff in storage. I got vehicles I got to transport, RVs, trailers, all the stuff I got to transport out there, man. You know what I mean? But for those, that's why I'm trying to get where I need to get to so I can be out there permanently, and
Man.
find something local, which I could just bring home, shoot, $1,000, six,
Yeah,
seven,
yeah.
$600 a week. I'm cool
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that. You
Yeah.
know,
See, man,
you
you
know,
you did it. Now I was like, I know the other day you said you was out for New Year's, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yep,
I was like,
yep,
man, I said my boy out there at New Year. I said, okay, well, yeah,
yep,
that's where you at. That's what you're doing right now. Like, so, there can come a time. There can come a time when I'm doing that. It could be a time.
yeah,
Um, but we don't know what the future holds. Only know what you can try to plan for and go from
yeah,
there. What he said,
yeah.
land in
Orange
Florida.
said land in Florida would be nice as hell.
Oh, see,
you know,
hey,
land
you
in
better say
Florida.
it. You better
Yeah,
say it, man.
they land is nice and expensive in Florida. You know, it's nice and expensive. See, I'm like, huh?
Unless he
Yeah,
wants and all of that comes with the full season. I don't know. I don't need all that. Don't want all that.
you don't want all that.
Once you become a Floridian, you don't care for none of that no more.
Nothing
You
else.
will go see it, but you don't want it. You don't want to live it.
Yeah,
Once you come to Florida and live in Florida,
yeah,
so the guy in that video, I don't know if y'all seen it. I posted a short, and the guy said I look like 50 Cent.
yeah.
That guy in that video told me he just moved from Ohio.
Oh,
He
okay.
said he's from South Africa. He's from Ghana, South Africa.
Mhm.
That guy said, man, I moved to Florida 5 months ago. He said, man, I don't know if no place is worse than Florida. He said the heat here, he said, man, he was like, Ghana ain't got nothing on Florida.
What?
He was like, he was like, man, look, I'm from there. He said that heat in Ghana ain't got nothing on Florida.
Wow. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Mm. Mhm. Right. Yeah. You, you have see you have Orange said it's 32 Fahrenheit here. Orange, where you at?
Orange is up in
Yeah.
Canada, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. That's right. Here in Canada. That's right. That's right. 32. That ain't bad. That's kind of warm up there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's hey,
Um, Struggle
we
36
got.
says. Oh, go ahead.
I'll say we got to 46 degrees this morning, but that was low.
Woo.
That was cold for us.
Oh,
That,
boy, that's
that was
that that
cold.
that's 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 almost short. That's almost shorts and a hoodie and some Tims for up
Oh,
northerns.
that's what I wore. But I wore shorts with a hoodie and some slides.
Oh, with the toes out.
Yeah. Oh
Oh
yeah.
shoot. Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Hey, you just need to come up the top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You let everything else. You know what I'm saying? You let the
yeah,
cold grab
yeah.
your legs. It ain't too bad. It's that top
Right.
you
Hey,
need to keep
that's
that keep you
that's that
warm.
top. Yeah.
Yeah.
Struggle 36 says off grid. Your land is in Ohio. Nah, bro. My land is in the Ozarks. I'm out in the Ozarks. Yes, sir. I'm out in the Ozarks. And it's a reason why. See, that's what I'm saying. When you travel, you see different climates, elements, and also I look at because I'm homeschool our children. You know what I mean? I do the homeschool thing. You know what I mean? And I looked at other places like when I was in Georgia, North Carolina. You got to go according to like a lot of them's curriculum and whatnot. So I looked at the laws and stuff, even Second Amendment rights, all these things. I looked at far as what I want to do.
Right.
far as the seasons, what the water depths and stuff is per year. It was higher than Ohio, which that's where I'm from. And I
Right.
wanted something far as me continue to grow. The growing season is longer there as well. I'm in like 7A. I'm in 7A zone. 7A 8. No, 7B 8A. What I mean? That's where I'm at. What I mean? That's my grow zone. But if I want to
Okay.
add more, more grow time or whatever, I add a couple layers of plastic, and that takes you up a couple zones. So I'll be like in Florida zone if I throw a
Oh,
couple layers of plastic
yeah.
on my raised beds or whatnot. So
What
yeah,
in the world?
yes
Hey,
sir.
man,
Orange said,
you gotta have
huh?
it, man. You gotta do your thing, man. You gotta have it, man. You're doing your
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Hey, come to a lot of studying, man. I did a lot of studying. Plus, I grew up, when I was acting up in the city, my mom sent me to the country with my grandparents. You know what I mean? So,
Oh,
hey,
you gotta learn some stuff then.
yeah, I grew up with that, man. Chickens and cows and
Oh yeah.
horses, riding motorcycles, dirt bikes, and all that stuff, man. So I got a green thumb for that.
What you
And
said?
my great
Not
my
the
great my
grippers.
great my great grandfather was a herbalist. You know what I mean? So he grew herbs and stuff like that. He was Indian, Native American.
Okay.
You know what I mean? From the Lumbee tribe. And
Okay.
and so he knew about that, and it passed on down to me. I got the bug for it. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's why I wanted to choose that area. Orange said if he can't stand the heat, I definitely can't. Oh, he talking about that the brother from Nigeria or Ghana.
Oh, what do you say?
Yeah, he said if he can't stand the heat, I definitely can't stand the heat.
Ah, oh, dang.
uh, stroke.
You know
Yeah,
how bad it's supposed to be. So you like, man, he can't stand the heat. Oh, heck no.
yeah.
You know, I had somebody say that. I was in St. Louis and somebody said, man, it's hot. I
Mhm.
said, hot? It was like,
Mhm.
I'm literally, I think it was my,
Mhm.
this feels good. This is
Mhm.
regular. Like, what do you mean hot? And and they said, what? I'm dying.
Mm.
Makes sense.
Man,
I said, listen, do not come to Florida in the summer.
no,
I said, I'm warning you, don't come to Florida in the summer.
no.
I said, because if you think this is bad,
Mhm.
Florida is ridiculous in the
Yes, it
summer.
is.
I
Yes, it
said,
is. Yes, it
I
is.
said, trust me, you will probably pass out
Pass out.
if you think this is bad.
Yes,
You
yes,
know, I literally
yes.
warn people. Like when I move as a mover, I move people to Florida,
Mhm.
and I'll ask them, hey, have you ever been in Florida? Have you ever, lived in Florida? Have you ever been there in the summer? So I ask them because I want to make sure they understand that that's one of the main things between that and buying a house or buying something next to a lake where there's
Woo.
every lake has a crocodile. Every lake has an alligator in it. When
What?
you in Florida, every lake has an alligator in it. I'm just letting you know when you come to Florida, don't be afraid, but every lake has an alligator in
Oh wow.
it. Seriously. Seriously,
Yeah.
man. You go out to the backyard and you move into an apartment complex.
Mhm.
Apartment complexes usually surround it, right?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
surrounds the lake, right?
yeah.
That lake will have alligator in it.
What?
Yes, man.
Wow.
Yep.
Wait, no, and they
Yep.
got fences up around the lake?
No.
What?
We used to. We used to it. That's how it is everywhere in Florida. There's a
Mm.
and I tell some of my shippers, I say, we'll say, like I moved some people to certain places, and I was like, oh, you got a lake back there? Okay, that's nice. And they're like, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it's a gator back there. I'm like, you fine. They're like, what? I'm like, you're fine. Trust me, you fine. I said,
Mhm.
they won't come up to you, but they won't stand around the lake. They'll go around the lake. They won't come up to you. I said, every once in a while, you're gonna have one walk out into the road. I said,
Mm. Yeah, man, that's crazy, bro. Cause you know, um, nah, I like gators. I had a Cayman gator, before a little small little gator,
yeah,
but
look at you.
I can't do no darn gators, man.
Oh
No.
no, Greg, let me know when you come to Florida, man. I'm gonna show you. Let me know
Yeah,
when you come to Florida. I'm gonna show you, man. I'm gonna like, is that what?
yeah, I had gator meat down there. I had some gator meat back in the days.
Oh, see, yeah,
You
you
know,
you run into the right person, you get that gator meat. I actually
yeah.
had it too. Me and my wife. Crazy story, y'all. Look, for real, crazy story. It was a funny story though. Me and my wife went to Louisiana, right? It was our
Mm-hmm.
first time in Louisiana, and we went to this restaurant. I think it was called Heat. I might be wrong, but I think the restaurant was called Heat. We went
Mm-hmm.
there, and I think she got jambalaya, and I got gumbo. I might be wrong, but I think I'm right. I think I got gumbo. She got jambalaya. On the menu, it said gator sausage. No, it said gator meat, right?
Mm.
So on mine, it said regular sausage with the jambalaya. So we
Mm-hmm.
ordered it, but my wife told the waitress, she was like, no. She's like, I don't want the gator meat. So she said, oh, okay. She said, can you just replace it with the regular sausage that my husband's gonna have, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then they said, sure. Come out, bring the food out. I taste my food. I'm like, oh, this is good, man. This is good. My wife go to eat her food. Oh man, this is good. This is good stuff, right? So she said, man, my sausage is real nice and tender. Like it's just falling apart. Oh my God, it's good, right? I said, well,
Mm-hmm.
hold on, let me try yours. Take me a little piece. I said, man, this thing. I said, I ain't never tasted no sausage like this. I said, why my sausage don't taste like yours? So the lady walked up and I said, hey, why my sausages don't taste like her sausages? Hers tastes way better than mine. And she was like, you like it? You like it? I was like, oh yeah, this is good. She's like, you like it? I'm like, yeah, man, I like it too. I like it. I love it, man. I said, I wish I had her sausage. Lady say, she have gator sausage.
Oh no.
Man,
Oh
we said we'll
no.
never eat that again, but it was good.
Oh man. Did she
Bro.
finish did she finish eating it
Oh,
afterwards?
she finished the food because it was damn near done by that time.
Oh, it was done. It was done.
Hey, we was killing them. I'm telling you, I'm over there on her plate.
uh,
I'm like, man, hold on, I help you eat some of it. You know,
yeah. Put mine to
man,
go. Put mine to go. We're gonna share hers.
bruh, for real, man, we was killing that food, man. Come to find out, we was eating gator sausage. I said, boy, ain't this
Oh
something right here?
man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was back in the day. Cause I heard like years ago there was a gator population and a python snake population. Like a something was going on with the
In Florida.
snakes in the Everglades in Florida.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Over in the
And then
Everglades.
you get the snakes everywhere. But the
Eh,
Everglades is. So I was live the other day when I was telling y'all that. It was in the
Oh,
morning.
for real?
I drove. We call it Alligator Alley. That's what we call it.
Oh.
But it is called the Everglades. But it's called Alligator.
Mm-hmm.
It's 100 miles on each side of the. It's a two-way. I'm sorry, two-way. Four-way. Two and two coming back.
Yeah.
And on each side is a pond. It's a lake. It's a river that goes all the way. Obviously the Everglades. But if you look out your window, you will see it.
Oh,
You'll see it.
wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I like to yeah, I don't think I've and that's in Tampa
Yeah. Yep.
or
That's down there going towards Miami.
nah, man. Okay. The way they showed it on the news or the way they showed it
Yeah.
on TV look like that thing like a swamp.
Oh, hold on. Let me. Hold on. I gotta do something real quick. I'm getting the message. Let me. Dang. I got it. Let me do this real quick because I don't know what
Okay.
is
Okay.
what.
Do your thing. Y'all still here? I don't know. EJ froze. Orange says sausage is sausage. Y'all still on there? Oh, okay. EJ must have to do his thing then. Okay, struggle. I'm gonna hold it down till we get back. Struggle 36. You said you're gonna have to check the land out. You got land over there in Virginia. Okay, Russell. Okay, cool. Okay, EJ must have to do his thing. I'll hold it down till we get back. Yeah. Hey, Virginia is a nice spot too. They just passed a law as far as chemtrails. They won't allow chemtrails to be sprayed over in Virginia. I think it's Virginia or Kentucky or Tennessee, one of the two. Um, Yeah, it's one of the three. Um, okay, he must have a call or something. But yeah, land is very important, very valuable. Can y'all still hear me? Y'all still good? I don't know. I see I'm still on live, but I don't see him no more. We still on? We still good? Okay, okay. Orange said Tasha crashing the stream. Right, right. That's she probably called him or something or whatever. But yeah, man, this trucking is definitely hey, it's the way to go. It's a catapult. Okay, cool, cool. Okay, as a catapult to you getting to your next mission, you know? So if y'all haven't made that leap yet, go ahead and make that leap. Go ahead and get the CDL book. Go ahead and study. Study the air brakes.